Yo, what is good, fellas? Hope you boys are all having a fantastic night. We got a lot to talk about when it comes to Madden 25. First things first, we do have some Makerights. So if you guys were playing MUT yesterday, then you know AKAs were delayed. But even though AKAs were delayed, EA did show a graphic showing that Andrew Luck was in packs. Yeah, the card was just not in the packs. They were showing this graphic. I don't remember the exact time, but it was like anywhere from like 2 to like 3 p.m. So if you guys do get some packs on that say customer service grant, it is due to that. Let's see if we can pull anything special here. Odds are we're not going to pull anything. I mean, it's EA, make right packs. Come on, we can't expect anything special. Fly through these though. 83 Mean Joe Green, and then yeah, not good. Regardless though, free packs are cool. If you guys do, like I said, get some random packs shown up onto your account today, well, then odds are they're a make right from yesterday's AKA issue. Besides that, we literally did not get anything else today. You guys know typically on Tuesdays we do get more season XP. You guys can see right here, nothing. I have no idea when we're going to get week 2 season objectives. I would assume on, I guess, Wednesday would make the most sense. Maybe Thursday. All in all, I have no idea, but this is kind of weird that they're not here. But then again, it's just what EA's done for season 1 and 2. Doesn't mean they got to do it for season 3, but hey, some communication there would be nice. We did get some server maintenance this morning super early. If you guys were trying to play MUT at like 6:30 in the morning and you couldn't get in, that is why. Nothing really changed in the game. Just some back end fixes, nothing that we really have to worry about. I will take a minute here to remind you guys, make sure you are playing your daily challenges every single day. In Season 2, you could not finish off your season field pass if you were not finishing your dailies pretty much every single day. So just stay on top of your daily objectives. I get it, recording 6 sacks is kind of annoying, but it does track in any game mode, so go in there, play a 1-star solo challenge, and get her done. Typically, not much happens on Tuesday besides season XP, but the fact that we didn't even get extra season objectives today, there was literally nothing to grind. Doesn't matter though, because we do have things going forward tonight. Well, I guess you guys have already seen them. We'll talk about them in a second. Team of the Week reveals will be happening. Recording this video right now at 6:52. Team of the Week reveals happen at 7 p.m. Eastern time on Tuesday. So if you guys want to see them before we talk about them in the video, go check me out on Twitter. We make sure to retweet them every single time. I don't want to dive too much into Team of the Week right now, but I believe it could potentially be saved. Again, though, we'll talk about that at the end of today's video. MCS, we do have a big MCS stream tomorrow, Wednesday night at 6 p.m. Eastern time. In order to unlock that 89 overall Isaiah Simmons, looks like an absolute stud. You're going to want to get this card. You do have to watch 150 minutes of that MCS stream. You do also have to have your Twitch and EA account linked. Now, if you guys have done this before, no worries, they will still be linked, but make sure you guys do tap into that. You guys are not going to want to miss that free Isaiah Simmons. As for other things currently going on in Madden Ultimate Team head-to-head ranked, I will say, fellas, get in here, grind through this. You are not going to want to miss out on a free 92 speed Jalen Hyatt that gets all 32 team chems. Also a significantly easier grind. I did happen to go on a 6-game losing streak, dropped out of Elite 3. I was actually 1 game away from hopping into the hero tier, and then I lost 6 straight. I won 1 game back, and I'm already halfway through Elite 3. It is an easier grind, but still will take you guys some time. I have played about 50 games in total, currently sitting at like 40-10. Like I said, I did go on a 6-game slide. It was not great this afternoon. Literally 1 win away from not having to touch this mode for 9 days, and well, yeah, EA did not want to see me get Jalen Hyatt. One thing I guess we can talk about quickly, the servers I guess the last week or so have been so freaking bad. I just keep getting kicked out of my game. I'm sure a lot of you guys are experiencing similar things. And I will say I've been getting a lot of DCs in head-to-head ranked games. Usually they don't track either way, but I have seen some where it tracked as a loss and a win for myself. So just, be cautious. If you guys do get DC'd, expect probably bad things. Speaking of things that just aren't working properly, I can't confirm that the Sinister Selection mode is 100% working, but I have seen people be more successful in it. I also haven't seen anybody complain today, which I guess is a bonus, so let me know down below. Did you receive your perfect run rewards, or did you receive any rewards? I still personally have not hopped into this game mode. 1, I just don't have time to want to come in here and grind this. 2, I'm probably not going to get Carlton Davis. I think he's a really good card. I just don't need him on my team. And 3, I'm not spending time on something that I can't confirm will work. So if you want to do me a solid, and I guess do the Moshi community a solid, let us know down below, is your Sinister Selection MUT draft mode working? If it is, what'd you get? If it's not, what isn't working? What didn't you get? Alright, that's enough of that though. Last thing before we hop on over and do a, I guess, semi-long market talk tonight. Like I said, not really much going on. We're going to take a look at most feared chemistries. Now, we've already talked about the best, most feared factions, and we will update that video when we do get drop 2. But more on the line of like, will these disappear after most feared ends? If you guys didn't know, the Gridiron Guardian Surge chemistries got completely deleted from the game. You guys can go over here and see Dallas Goedert, the Surge champion. He still has his Surge player chem, but that is basically it. You guys can come over here. It's actually kind of insane. Terry McLaurin, a Surge player, a Gridiron Guardian champion, does not have his Gridiron Guardian Surge chem. They just basically completely removed the chemistry. They left it on the welcome item 95 to 88 overall Dallas Goedert and Kyle Hamilton, but they pulled it off every other player in the promo, which makes absolutely no sense. Now, I will say they were throwing that Surge chem on every card that dropped, so Legends, Reduxes, so thank God they pulled it off those cards. But why are you deleting it off players that were a part of that promo? I do think Most Feared is too big of a promo for EA to actually do something like that. But then again, I didn't think they were going to pull it off of the actual Gridiron Guardian players. So at the end of the day, we just got to wait and see. I wouldn't not build a, Warlock theme team or build the 9 out of 9 Warlock because you're scared EA is going to remove the chem. I don't think they would do it. But at the same time, if they do it, they've done it basically the last promo, so just stay cautious. I didn't mention this earlier, but Most Feared Release 2 will be revealed during the MCS stream tomorrow at 6 p.m. And we will have a good morning Madden tomorrow morning talking about everything Team of the Week, but now on to tonight's market talk. And holy shit, somebody's car is getting towed outside my window. RIP. That is not important. What is important right now is 91 overall Micah Parsons selling for 1.8 million coins. Fellas, this is the best right end in the game, but holy shit, he is not worth this current price point. Same thing for AJ Brown. Now, a player I will say is 100% worth his coins, Andrew Luck, the captain. Fellas, 831,000 coins is a lot. I get it, but holy, this is the best quarterback in the game. I am not one to typically shed out this many coins, but 767,000 coins for the best quarterback in the game. It just ended. But fellas, that is a freaking buy. I'm actually going to pick up Andrew Luck. I was meaning to pick him up all day. Currently have been using the rookie premier Jaden Daniels. Been a good card. Been getting a lot of inaccuracy. So definitely excited to give Andrew Luck, the captain, a try. And if you guys have been following me for a while, you know I do not like to spend this many coins on a quarterback, this many coins on one card in general. But when the best quarterback in the game is selling for half of what a typical limited time is currently going for, that is great value. I also do see a world in where Luck does get more expensive. We had a really good special offer for AKAs, therefore his price being significantly cheaper, a lot of Andrew Luck's being up. He's going to go back up in price, so if you want to pick him up, sell him off, I don't know, next week, you could potentially either break even for me at 800k or make some coins. Now, a card that is selling for way too many coins, Ray Lewis. Now, we did talk about the best players at every single position, and Ray Lewis, I did have him as the second best middle linebacker. I had two. If you missed that video, go check it out. But you guys can right here see the difference between having a good special offer and having an absolutely brutal special offer. Now, I get it. Ray Lewis was a limited time on Saturday. Andrew Luck was a limited time on Monday. Monday was yesterday. Saturday was how many days ago? But you cannot tell me that this big of a difference makes sense. How many Andrew Lucks are currently up? We scroll, it's a long scroll. And then versus how many Ray Lewises? There were 6 Ray Lewises currently up. Yeah, EA, please fix your special offers. As for 91 overall DK Metcalf, best wide receiver in the game, but sell off the card. He is not worth that current price point. Jordan Mason actually did go up in price. If you have him, I would sell him off. I do think he's going to go down a little bit in price and eventually will get that redux. And when he does get that redux, of course, he will go down in price. I don't think he's that good to begin with. I think Fred Taylor, who is a champion, who is also cheaper, is better. Vita Vea, probably second best defensive tackle, third best defensive tackle, not worth his price point. Leo Chenal is an outside linebacker. He is the gauntlet reward. If you guys have him, sell him off. Brock Purdy, who wants to use a Brock Purdy card? If you do, there's one for 800k. I think Andrew Luck is significantly better, and Andrew Luck is also, is he cheaper? Holy shit, let's check this one out. Is Andrew Luck currently cheaper than Brock Purdy? They're literally the same price. I gotta say they're about the same price. No, Luck, we saw a Luck in this video sell for less. Yeah, okay. Brock Purdy, stay away. Andrew Luck, go buy. As for the most feared champions, I do see a world in where these cards do go down in price over the next few days. So if you guys want to wait off until most feared part 2 drops, I don't hate that. Something we haven't talked a lot about over the last few days is the fear currency. You guys can actually buy a most feared B&D 90 overall champion for about 20,000 fear. If you guys are wondering when you should do that, I would wait until at least part 2 drops. We haven't seen part 2 revealed, but we have seen Mutt Leaks, and well, Mutt Leaks has shown us some absolute bangers, so I would just hold off on that. As for the Team of the Week players, as for this week's Team of the Week players, I did just take a look at the reveals. Again, we'll take a look at them in a second, and well, they look absolutely insane. Yes, it's only 2 players, but I would sell off each and every single one of these cards. EA told us they're bringing back packs, so obviously these cards are going to go down in price. If you have any of these 90 overall Team of the Week players, please sell them off. As for AKA limited times, I would sell them off. We're already seeing 89 overall reduxes, so it'll probably be like another 2 weeks before we see 90 overall reduxes. If you don't need any of these cards, you don't really need Reggie White on your team. Sell them off, take your basically a million coins, get out of there. As for the 90 overall AKAs, Denzel Ward, a really good DB. He is not worth 707,000 coins. I get it. I say DB is the most important position on your field, but he is a 5'11" top tier corner. If he was 6'3", 6'4", we would be having a different conversation, but he's 5'11", and I really can't justify that price. As for Andrew Luck, the captain, his set champion, selling for like 300 to 200,000 coins cheaper than his limited time. If you guys can afford the champion, then go buy the limited time. It is so much better. It's not so much better, but it is definitely better. Vince Wilfork, a really good card, but not worth this price point. If you want him, I would wait until Saturday. Warren Sapp is a sell. Same thing for all the other LTDs we've talked about. I could see a world where we get 90 overall reduxes within the next 2 to 3 weeks. So if you guys have any of these cards, right now would be a prime time to sell. Steve Hutchinson, it's a 1.2 million coin left guard. Fellas, if you have this card on your team, what are you doing? I did rank Fred Taylor as the best halfback in the game. I'm not going to say he's worth 487,000 coins. Still a little bit too expensive for me, but still a really good player. I like Tyler Algier a lot, a card that I know a lot of you guys are currently using. He gets angry runs as a glowing X factor. He is a little bit slower than Fred Taylor, 2 speed slower, but still 93 truck, 91 break tackle. Taking a look here, angry runs halfback. It's a good time if you guys didn't play Madden 24 or Madden 23 and want to use a disgustingly broken glowing X Factor. Go pick up Algier. We should be getting our second drop of Angry Runs on Thursday. I don't currently know who the player is, but when I find out, I'll make sure to let you guys know. As for Grid, Iron Guardian, 89 overalls. You want any of them, I would go out there and pick them up. As for 89 overall Gauntlet Reward, Dalvin Cook, this card sucks, so don't pick him up. Carlton Davis, here he is for the Sinister Selection Draft Mode. If you guys do manage to actually get this card, you get rewarded on your perfect runs. I would sell him off. He's a really good card. Do not get that twisted, but at the same time, he's not worth his current price point. Yeah, really good card. I get it. Lions theme teamers, sure. He is 6'1". I guess you can make the argument, but still, Denzel Ward just dropped. We have a lot of really good unconfirmed defensive backs dropping with Most Feared Part 2. And when I say unconfirmed, I mean shout out Mutt Leaks, because they have basically leaked the entire Most Feared promo with their stats. We talked about all of those the last few nights. Sell off Carlton Davis. Keep on going down here, though. You guys can see here, the servers just don't want to load in. Kind of what I was talking about earlier. Everything just feels like it's running a little bit slower. I'm also getting kicked out a lot. Regardless, we are here. 89 overall limited times, though. Honestly, at this point, I wouldn't sell off Cam Curl or Jalen Waddle. They're basically quick sell value. Joey Porter Jr. was a card I wish you guys sold off on Monday. He is now down to 830,000 coins. He is getting an 89 overall redux. Same thing with Jordan Love, Creed Humphrey, and Gronk. I would sell off any of these cards. Creed Humphrey being 735,000 coins. Fellas, he has not changed in 2 weeks. Sell off this card. 1, he's getting a redux. 2, no center is ever going to be worth that many coins. As for 89 overall AKA champions, I like all of these cards. I think they'll be, I know, I do this shit. AKA champions will be cheaper on Monday, so if you want them, wait until Monday. Same thing goes for the legends. Now, team builders are actually really cheap. Anthony Richardson for like 200,000 coins, really good value. He does get Gunslinger for 4 AP. If you guys can't afford, you know, the captain Andrew Luck, but you want to use a really good quarterback, I would go out there and pick up Anthony Richardson. I also don't know where I saw he gets Gunslinger. This card does not get Gunslinger. I do not know. Ball apparently still, regardless, without Gunslinger, a very solid quarterbacking option. Speaking about gunslinging quarterbacks, though, here is Will Levis, 126,000 coins. Here is the best value in the game. He's dropping because we do have a new QB1 or a new QB1 that also gets Gunslinger, but still, very good card, very good quarterback. If you guys need a gunslinging quarterback on a budget, go pick up Will Levis. As for 88 overall Team of the Week cards, these cards will all tank in price tomorrow, so just wait until Team of the Week does go live. Continuing on down here, I couldn't go a night without letting you guys know that Joey Bosa is just not a good Madden Ultimate Team card. 88 overall Reduxes we looked at, now went to 87s. All of these are buys. Darius Slay actually did go under, 200K, so if you want to pick them up, 172 is a good price. The rest of these cards, they're all buys. I think the Duke is also a little bit too expensive. 200K, don't get that twisted. It isn't expensive, but I do think you can find them for cheaper when 89 overall Reduxes do go live. And I think tonight we are going to wrap it up here. I mean, you guys can see 87 overall Reduxes, 87 overall Game Time players. If you guys want them, go pick them up. Same thing for all of the 87 overall. Pretty much every single one of them is, if you want it, go pick it up. They're a great price right now. All right, so now on to Team of the Week. Like I said, it's a really cool and interesting drop. What we're going to look at here are the September Player of the Month. So these are not the champions. These are the Player of the Month. I have no idea how you're going to build these, but they are 92 overalls. You got Fred Warner here, 91 speed, 90 excel, 90 tackle, 91 zone, 87 hit power, 85 block shed. Yeah. Hello, middle linebacker one. And then finally, Alvin Kamara getting a really, really good card. 91 speed, 90 excel, 88 agility, 86 carry, 89 catching, 90 change of direction, 86 truck, and 90 break tackle. Like I just said, these are the September Player of the Month. We don't know how we're going to build them. If I had to guess, you're going to have to put every single September Team of the Week champion into the set. And if that's the case, well, then those champions could go up. I don't want to say that's what's going to happen because I don't remember the last time we got champions of the month. We've gotten it before. I don't remember what it took to actually build them, but still, very cool concept. Both these cards are really good. Like I've talked about pretty much the last few days, because this is actually huge news regarding Team of the Week. Packs are coming back. EA actually listened to our feedback. Now, like, this is week 7. We gave their feedback after week 1 saying we wanted packs back, but it does show that EA actually does semi-listen to us, even if it isn't immediately. They do hear what we have to say. Last thing over on Twitter is just a reminder about the MCS stuff you guys can see here. At 150 minutes is when you will actually unlock the Isaiah Simmons. There also is no MUT leaks tonight, so we have nothing to actually look at that's brand new. Here is the MCS teaser, though. I will say you guys have to watch all 6 streams and unlock all 6 cards. If you guys miss Garrett Wilson or Derwin James, then you guys are out of luck. If you do get all 6 cards, then you will get the Mega Champion come Super Bowl time. We don't know who the Mega Champion is, but I'm assuming it is going to be a really, really good player. And last but not least, here is Isaiah Simmons' stats one more time. Yes, we did just take a look at a better middle linebacker, but this one is free. 90 speed, 90 excel, 92 change of direction, 89 zone, and 88 hit power. Yeah, fellas, like I said, Tuesdays are typically a drier day when it comes to updates, but I still think we got out a pretty good episode. Let me know down below, what did you think? Who are you excited for? Are you ready for Team of the Week? I need packs back. And I will catch you boys back here tomorrow bright and early. I guess 10:30 a.m. is it bright and early, depending where you are. But until then, have a great night. Peace, chats. I'll catch you boys later tomorrow.